2 system. Now when you change one of the poles like this, gh of s is 10 into s plus 2 by s into s plus 1 into s plus 3. Then s plus 1 in the denominator, which means my pole is nearer to the imaginary. The remaining things are other side. Let us look at the magnitude phase angle. You can write as it is, then as like the previous one. Then what are the table entries? Now in this table entry, when omega is 0, there is no change in the magnitude, that is minus 90 only. When omega is infinity, again it is going to be minus 180 only. So only thing is, in between what are the phase angle values? When you take close value to 0, 0.01, and it gives us minus 90.05, which means this is above 90 degrees within this coordinate only, 1, 2, 3, 4, within the third coordinate only. When it is again a very large value, 10,000 let us say, it is giving minus 179.9, which means again that plot will be in the third coordinate end. So it cannot cross this minus 90 degrees line, it cannot cross minus 180 degrees line. Therefore, this is what the polar plot is. So this way we can plot the polar plot for the system. Transfer function given like this. So gh of s is equal to, we have 10 into s plus 2 divided by s into s plus s square, will take s square into s plus 1 into s plus 3. So for this transfer function, we will see how to draw the polar plot. So we can write the magnitude and phase angle from gh of j omega. The gh of j omega is, we have 10, in the numerator we have s plus 2, so 2 plus j omega divided by, we have s square term, therefore j omega whole square. We have again 1 plus j omega, and we have 3 plus j omega. So this we can write the magnitude. The magnitude is nothing but 10 is as it is, under root 4 plus omega square divided by omega square in the denominator, and under root 4 plus omega square under root 9 plus omega square. The phase angle is, numerator I have s plus 2, therefore we have tan inverse of omega by 2, and this is minus 180 degrees because of the j omega square s square term, minus 180, and also minus tan inverse omega minus tan inverse omega by 3. So this is a phase angle expression. Now look at the table, table entries. So table entries, when omega is 0, look at what is the type. So type 2, so it is going to be minus 180 degrees. When omega is infinity, then what will be the p minus z? So minus 90 into p minus z, therefore there are 4 poles and 1 0, it is going to be minus 270 degrees. So minus 180 to minus 270 is my frequency range, and corresponding magnitude is, it is infinity, this is 0. Now what are the other 2 entries? When omega is 0.01, it is giving us 180 plus something, minus 180 plus 4, which means, so your the particular point lies in the second coordinate, 1, 2, it is in the second coordinate above the minus 180 degrees line. Similarly, when you take the large value which is nearer to the infinity, let us say it is 10,000, it is giving it as minus 269.9. So minus 269 again lies in the second coordinate only. So your entire polar plot lies in the second coordinate, and the starting is magnitude is infinity, phase angle is minus 180, it is coming like this, and it is going to 0 while touching minus 270 degrees line. So this is what my polar plot for this particular system. Similarly, I will interchange one of the pole and zeros. So the result transfer function is going to be gh of s is 10 into, I have s plus 1 now in this case the 0 is nearer to the imaginary, divided by s square into s plus 2 into s plus 3. So we can write the magnitude and phase angle expression just like the previous one. Then what we are interested in, looking at this table entries. So when omega is 0, the magnitude phase angle there is no change, it is infinity and minus 180 degrees. When in omega is infinite, again magnitude is 0 and it is phase angle is going to be minus 270 degrees. So the starting is minus 180, ending is minus 270. But where the change comes? Because of the 0 nearer to the imaginary, now look at when omega 0.01, so it is giving it as minus 179.9 something. So 179 minus 179 is a point which lies in the third coordinate. That means So your plot may lie in this coordinate because of the minus 179. Similarly, when it is reaching to minus 270, look at what will be the angle. So I am taking 10,000. For 10,000, what is the magnitude? It is going to be minus 269.9, which means it lies in this second coordinate only. So what will be the graph for this particular open loop transfer function? So we have 180 degrees. So above and below, where we need to take? We need to take the below because of the minus 179. So below you take it, it is going to cross minus 180 degrees line and it is going to end to 0 through minus 270 degrees line. So in this case, it is crossing the minus 180 degrees line. And we know that the minus 180 degrees line is very important to analyze the system, to find the stability of the system. So look at, it is crossing, the transfer function is similar. In earlier case, when 0 is away and pole is nearer to, it was not crossing the minus 180 degrees line, but here it is crossing the minus 180 degrees line. Now, so for some of the complex systems, it is not only one, it may cross more than one also, like this, and it may reaches to the 0 through this minus 270 degrees line. So how many times it is crossing minus 180 degrees line is decided by omega PC, and we know how to find the omega PC. So the omega PC, there are two ways to find the omega PC. We have the phase angle expression, equate the phase angle expression to minus 180 degrees and solve for the omega. If you are able to solve by using trigonometry methods, you will get. Otherwise, you can use trial and error method to get the omega PC value. So once you have the omega PC, then if it is only one omega PC, which means there is only one point on the imaginary, minus 180 degrees line. So if you have more than one, if you have 2, 3, which means, so this polar plot may cross this more number of multiple times the minus 180 degrees. For complex systems, it is possible if at all if you have more number of zeros and poles. And similarly, when it is the other method to get omega PC is gh of j omega, rationalize it, then separate the real part and imaginary part and equate the imaginary part to 0. So when you equate it again, look at how many omega PC you are getting. See, if you have multiple omega PCs, then the positive value of omega value, you should not take the negative value of omega or complex value of omega when you are solving. You should take only positive values. How many such positive values you are getting? So that gives how many times polar plot crossing the minus 180 degrees line. If at all, if the polar plot is crossing minus 180 degrees and multiple times, which indicates that the corresponding bode diagram, the phase plot, in the phase plot, the phase curve also crosses the minus 180 degree line multiple times. There are multiple omega PC values in your system. So this way we can draw the polar plot for a minimum phase transfer function with zeros.